Yo, what's cracking, YouTubers? I'm your host, Devi Hughes Reacts. We're gonna react to Teen Titans live action series confirmed. I don't know what channels are gonna be, when is it coming out, but hopefully it'll be good. Like the Flash, Arrow. Well, I'm not a fan of Supergirl, but Flash and Green Arrow are my favorites. But well, I guess we'll just see how it plays out. If you guys want to check out the original video, I'll post a link in the description somehow. With that being said, here we go.
Hey guys, it's Ryder here, and some pretty exciting, long-awaited, long-lasting news, finally, I'd say. It's a fist pump for Teen Titans, for the CW, for Warner Brothers, for DC, for Berlanti, for Jeff Johns, for, I don't know, anybody, right? This is a win overall, because just today it was confirmed that we are actually going to be getting a live-action Teen Titans series. It's official. It's not in any rumored production, fake stage at TNT or any of that bullshit. It's not being called Blackbirds or whatever the hell that was. This is Titans, and this is going to be primarily led by a character known as, I don't know if you know him, he's a nice man. His name is Dick Grayson, Nightwing. Yeah. And this is being produced by Greg Berlanti.
I thought it was Robin.
Written by the big Jeff Johns, and it's like Akiva Goldstein or Smith, or I don't know. The only names no disrespect to anybody working behind this. I really do thank you for making this like a real thing in reality, where you don't have to imagine it. But the bottom line is the two names that I really do care about here, I guess three, but really two, would be Jeff Johns and Greg Berlanti. Now, what does this mean? Well, first of all, anytime you have Jeff Johns behind a comic book property, especially more so TV, I have to put my hands in the air and say, okay, man, you've won, you've done it, because especially with TV, just based off what we've seen on Arrow and Flash and Supergirl and Legends, at least at this point, right, in DC television, they are going full-blown comic book, and I have to applaud them for that. And partially, actually, I shouldn't say partially, because it's mainly due to Jeff Johns and his influence on comic books and his influence on writing television and writing The Flash and all of this, right? So when you put him fully behind the steering wheel for at least the writing portion of Teen Titans, of a Teen Titans TV series, I have to, hands are in the air, right? Maybe he doesn't work the best with Ben Affleck on the Batman, but hey, I have full faith that he's going to knock this out of the park. Cannot wait for that. The other piece of information would be, of course, Greg Berlanti. Now, you're probably thinking, hey, where have I heard that name before? It's because he literally is the reason why DC TV is a thing. Now, while Jeff Johns had all the great influence on the comics and on the writing, Greg Berlanti came here and he's like, all right, I'm going to Kevin Feige this thing. Let's make this happen. And we got Arrow, and then we got The Flash, and then we got Legends and Supergirl together. And now we're going to be getting Black Lightning. He's also doing Riverdale. That show's so good. You got to check that out. And he did some other things on some other networks. He's going to be doing the Booster Gold and Blue Beetle movie whenever DC gets around to doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if they
I would have liked it if they actually had Robin lead the team, but I'll take
some other
Nightwing
things
any
he's
day,
doing,
bro.
and now he's producing this. So the big question is, everyone's asking, everyone's wondering, is this Teen Titans TV show, this live-action one, will it be in the same universe as Flash and Arrow and Legends and Supergirl and all of it? Well, the simple answer for me here is a solid yes. Now, when I say yes, I don't necessarily mean it's going to exist on Earth 1. Because at this point in the DC TV universe, there are multiple Earths. Multiple. So many Earths. Almost infinite, if you will. So, because of that, there are infinite possibilities to do Titans on another Earth. Hey, look, I think that it would work perfectly on Earth 1, especially because you have characters like Kid Flash, you have characters like Roy Harper or Artemis already lined up for you, and also characters like Beast Boy, Starfire, and Cyborg are not hard to pull off. Plus, we've heard on multiple occasions the inclusion of Bloodhaven, because we know that's a real city in this world. So because of all of that, I say, why not put it on Earth 1? It would make logical sense, and then you could use, like, Kid Flash and all that, and then you could, like, decrease the amount of speedsters on the Flash. It would make the most sense, because, you know, you don't want too many speedsters, and while I love Wally, I kind of want them to focus a little bit more on Barry. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm being weird about it. Whatever. The bottom line is I'd love to see Kid Flash in a Teen Titans TV series. But I could easily see them putting this in this in the multiverse on a different Earth where they mention cities like Central City and all of that, right? But at the same time, when they can use Gotham and when they can refer to Batman, because while there are a ton of ways to not reference Batman or Robin or any of Nightwing's, Dick Grayson's previous history as a vigilante or a vigilante sidekick, there are a lot of ways to completely avoid that and just, make it, hey, this is Bloodhaven, this is a man named Dick Grayson, now he's Nightwing, now he's leading these group of superhero teenagers. You could do that, but I think they could have more fun with the Nightwing character. They could have more fun with his backstory if they decide to go a route on a different Earth where Gotham does exist and the Batman and Robin.
It's probably going to be darker like the Flash and Arrow.
I don't know. But, of course, another big character they could use in this would be Deathstroke. Now, from rumors that we've heard, the way the Arrow season finale will end this season is with Deathstroke actually escaping. Do I know if this is legitimately going to happen? No, I have not seen the Arrow Season 5 finale. I did some predictions for it a couple of videos ago. But it would make sense because I think they should let the Deathstroke character run loose around the world. So, again, of course, I'd say Deathstroke's probably the Titans' biggest villain, or Trigon, and that's another thing I do want to mention. So far, while these characters haven't officially been confirmed, the only one that has officially been confirmed is Nightwing. The two characters that are heavily rumored, and these are heavy rumors here, are Starfire and Raven. Raven, to me, deserves a spot on the Legends team, on Arrow. The character of Raven, you can do so much live-action-wise, especially, in a way, like, I know, like, Marvel and DC, they're all good buddies, but when Cloak and Dagger are doing stuff, and, when that show can, be very similar in a way to Teen Titans, I know that's kind of weird, but it very well could be. The character of Cloak has similar-ish, I guess, type powers to Raven, and I feel like Raven, to me, could blow away Cloak, and I want to see that capability. I kind of want to see that mysticism mixed in with a whole big group of reality. Cyborg would be interesting, but at the same time, I haven't even been able to fully see how they're going to handle Cyborg in the movies, and because of that, I'd be a little skeptical for them to just full-blown, flat-on confirm Cyborg for the TV series, because I just don't know how the Cyborg character will work live-action-wise. I think there's a lot of other alternatives like Hawk and Dove who are great characters and fun characters also. Wonder Girl, another interesting character, but of course, a little bit more on the side of, Wonder Woman. You have to introduce Wonder Woman for that. And of course, a big one would be Jaime Reyes, the Blue Beetle, and I'm a big fan of him. I think everyone is.
I keep hearing about him, though. Let me look him up.
But I'm expecting the lineup to actually be very similar to the Teen Titans Go TV series. I'm going to go with Nightwing as the leader, Starfire, Raven, definitely Beast Boy. They would have a massive missed opportunity if they decided not to use Beast Boy. So yeah, Beast Boy, I say for sure Kid Flash, the one from The Flash, and I think that would be the main five, the core group, but if you were to do another one, I would say it would have to be an Archer. Just, of course, if this is on Earth 1, I don't see how they wouldn't use Speedy or Arsenal or Artemis. Those are three sidekick archers that very well could be part of this team, and I wouldn't mind if any of them were on the team. I'd say probably the least likely would be Arsenal, because I just think Roy, or the actor who plays Roy, is a little bit done at this point. But definitely, depending on how the Artemis character finishes off in the finale of Arrow, I would love to see her kind of have a redemption arc. I think that'd be interesting. We'll see what happens. I think it'd be a missed opportunity to not put it on, or it'd be a missed opportunity to not put it on Earth One. But I don't think this new Black Lightning TV show is going to be on Earth 1. It'll probably be on, like, Earth, 7 or whatever, and then they'll bring him over from a different Earth. So even if it's not on Earth 1, very much expect there to be a humongousaurus. Humongousaurus. If that's a dinosaur, it'd be a large one. That size, that's going to be a big crossover between Teen Titans and The Flash and Arrow and Legends and Supergirl and Black Lightning, and they'll probably announce some, I don't know, a different TV show. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But really fun, really cool news. You guys can let me know your thoughts and theories on what the lineup or roster could be or will be. Very exciting stuff. And of course, I just want to throw this in here and mention it. They did confirm the title, or at least a tentative title, which I'm pretty sure they're going to stick with it for Young Justice Season 3. And that is actually going to be Young Justice Outsiders. So I'm not too familiar with the Outsiders comic book. If I was, I would talk more about it. Bottom line is, they're moving ahead, really fast, and they're confirming, past voice actors from Young Justice to come back. So I have full faith that they're going to knock it out once more. Cannot wait for it. And of course, just all together, this new Teen Titans series and Young Justice Outsiders will be premiering in, I believe, as far as we know, tentatively in summer 2018 on basically Warner Brothers and DC's very own Netflix-type platform.
We're not that far away from 2018, people. I'm ready.
After the season's run. But these shows, Titans and Young Justice Outsiders, are going to be straight to digital, platforming, whatever it's called, okay? I don't know the terminology. Whatever, it's going to the streaming service that DC and Warner Brothers are setting up. Now, I don't know if DC's going to eventually put, their Vixen series on there, or if they're going to put the Ray series on there, or if they're going to put, some of their DC animated movies, or if they're going to put, past seasons of The Flash, or Arrow, or maybe even Smallville. I have no idea. But it's something to keep your eye out for. I do not know if it's going to be paid for service. It very well could be. So hey, get your checkbooks out, get some spare cash, spare change, get it saved up. I don't know when they're going to be announcing this thing, but if you want Netflix and Hulu and all these big things, I suggest crack that piggy bank and or I don't know, do something. It'll be some time, and it's going to be very interesting. 2018 is going to be a huge year for comic books once again, and comic book movies.
Yeah, that and the Power Rangers sequel too. Don't forget about that too. I would definitely love to see Warner Brothers make a Static Shock TV show, live action version of the cartoon. Although I grew up with the cartoon, I thought it was fun in the past, and I just love to see them to do a live action version of Static Shock. I have dreads, there I go getting into my nostalgia mode, but you know how that goes. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this Teen Titans series, the live action version. I hope that it goes well in 2018. I cannot wait. What do you guys think of the live action Teen Titans series heading to CW? Because personally, I think it's a good idea, because I know it's gonna wind up being like the Flash, Supergirl, even though I don't like the show, Green Arrow. I think it's gonna be more darker than the other shows. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, man. If you guys enjoyed this reaction video, subscribe and leave your comments down below and hit that like button. As always, I'm your host, Devin Hughes. Yeah.